Mr. Nilsson, what exactly do you believe are the major challenges in the pathway to greener shipping?
You know, there are a multiple set of challenges, but really the most important challenge is the lack of better fuels. And although there are some alternatives, but the volumes are really not sufficient at this stage to help the industry to move really fast on the green trajectory.
So you believe that there are different types of fuel that can be used, but what does it include, what does it involve when it comes to costs and the technology that needs to be actually placed on the ships themselves?
Yeah, so I think it's pretty evident that the cost of fuel, regardless of what type it is, will go up. So obviously it's going to be extremely important to be as energy efficient as possible for the ships of the future. And not only that, but it's really important also that we are testing out and piloting some of these new alternatives in order to gain experience, both from the crew side, but also regarding safety and many other operational aspects.
Now, how do you think that we can optimize the fleet quality and the efficiency in order to actually build the ships of the future?
I think really what we need to do is to put pilots into the water, and that's why I think the green corridors that is so much in discussion these days are really important. And to put pilots in the water, we need public-private partnerships to incentivize the shipping community to take these first steps, and that is the only way we can build experience and really do this in a safe manner going forward.
Bearing in mind, though, the geopolitical and the economic conditions that are currently ongoing, how do you believe that the transition from the fossil fuels to any other type of fuels can be achieved?
Well, what we see now is maybe a slight step back, because we are more preoccupied these days with energy security than really shifting towards the green alternatives. But I think this is sort of a temporary setback, and then we really need to accelerate the investments into the green fuels and the renewable energies, and that is something that we will have to embark on with full passion and full power.
Is there a milestone, a time milestone that needs to be taken in mind when it comes to this transition of fuel?
Well, I think what we're going to see in this decade is a lot of trying, testing out, experimenting, which is really good. This is what I call the Maritime Renaissance. And then in the next decade, we will see that this is scaling up and hopefully bringing us some really good steps forward.
Okay, now 2 years because of the COVID pandemic, we are back again in Posidonia, in Athens. What are the feelings that you're getting out of it?
I'm just filled with emotions. This is so good to be back, meeting people face to face, not having these silly Teams conversations. And you know, the setting here in Athens is just beautiful for a shipping get together again. So I'm really delighted.